Peace, my beautiful souls. How are you today? Welcome back to my channel. This is a quick video that I wanted to share really bad. And as I share this story, I'm eating my snack for today. I have my hummus with red pepper, celery sticks, cucumber, and carrot. Yes, so we're gonna eat together, and I'm gonna get into the story because it was so amazing, and it's all about the law of attraction. The law of attraction is real, and everything is meant to happen exactly how it should. Let me get into this story. Today is Friday, my day off, and I really needed today to recharge, to get back into the work mindset. So I needed time to recharge today, and today was all about me running errands and doing stuff for myself and just going to places that make me happy. I went crystal shopping today. That's going to be in another video. Stay tuned for that video. Make sure you subscribe below if you haven't yet. Okay, welcome to my channel. Beautiful soul watching, thank you. As well, turn your post notifications on. It's a little bell icon that you can click on my homepage, and you'll get notified when my next video comes up. That video is going to be awesome too, because I just bought some things that I have been wanting to buy for so long, and I'm so excited to share my experience with it. Okay, so I go to the grocery store, and let me just say that when I was on my way to the grocery store, I had to use the bathroom really bad. I've been drinking water and coffee and tea, my herbal tea, all this to start my day. And by the time I got close to the grocery store, I was thinking I was just gonna go home first, use the bathroom, freshen up, and go out to get groceries, right? I said, you know what? No, let me just hit up this first grocery store where it's cheaper. You guys know I love Aldi. If you have an Aldi where you live, go to Aldi, because they have really inexpensive like fruits and veggies, and so I like going shopping there for different things. So I said, you know what, let me go there first. Something was just telling me to just go there first. I was led to go there because it's on the way to my house. So I said, let me just get it over with, go there. Bam, I go in there, and they have a restroom. So I was good. I just enjoyed that time. But before I got in there, it was so beautiful because this mother and son were putting away their cart, and I was getting ready to get mine. And if you guys don't know Aldi, you have to put a quarter into each cart to pull it out. So they make, you know, a little bit of money off of that kind of system. So you put a quarter into the cart to get it off. And most of the times people will just give their carts to each other. And so the mother and son was there, and the son, he said, here, you can have the cart. And I think his mom was teaching him like to share and be nice to others. So that was cool. And she didn't want to take my quarter, so I got my cart for free. So something little like that was so meaningful to me. It was so cute that she was teaching her son good things, to be kind to others. So I do all my shopping, and I get to the checkout line, and there's a gentleman in front of me. And this gentleman, I didn't even really like look at him. I noticed him when he did this. Okay. So his stuff is pretty much rung up, like it's getting towards the end, and I think he's getting ready to pay. Next thing I know, y'all, let me ask you a question. Do you remember, like in elementary school, that we had in music class the recorders? They look like a long pipe, and they have the different holes in it, and it's called a recorder. So it's like a long, it's like, you know, a recorder, and all the holes in there to make the different notes. It's like a little music flute. He pulled out one of those, and he started singing, or he started playing You Are My Sunshine. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy. Do you remember that song? He started playing that tune, and you just felt the energy shift throughout the whole space, because it takes something small like that, right, to realize like how much detached we are from one another. So everybody looked up, everybody was staring at him, and everybody was like, oh, what's going on? Everybody got off of their phones, and everybody was just like, they saw that it was something different. It like woke them up almost. That's what I saw. I felt like everybody woke up just off of that little thing. And something small like that is very courageous to do in my eyes, where it doesn't happen. It's almost like taboo. It's almost like, oh, what's wrong with this guy? Yeah, I'm showing you my cool earrings I got. Anyway, like it's something so small and so cool that you don't see often, and people look at it and maybe people think something's wrong with him. Like, people really feel that when somebody is different from the crowd, it's like they're wondering what's wrong with him or who he is, and it like wakes them up. So anyway, he starts playing his recorder in that song while he's still in line with me. And so I'm just smiling, and I'm putting my stuff up on the conveyor belt behind him, and I'm just smiling, and it's making me feel so amazing. But y'all, as soon as he started playing that, my heart just filled up with so much joy and so much happiness, and it felt really warm. So he was connecting, we were connecting through our heart chakras, and that's what I believe. And we connected, and the reason why we connected is because I'm connected in that way, and I was open to receive that kind of interaction, and I was able to see it because I was open to that. So anyway, I nudged him on the shoulder. I was next to him, and I nudged him, and I was like, this is awesome. Or I think I said, like, I love it. I think I said, I love it. And he kept playing, you know, he acknowledged me, and he kept playing. And so that was that. He went to go bag his groceries, and I finished mine. Oh, before he left, I said, I don't know how you feel about this, but I really want to take a picture with you. You know, we often want some type of thing to capture the moment. We have our phones, and, you know, for some people, I'm cautious of asking him, you know, to take pictures or anything, because not everybody wants to take a picture. And some people don't feel like they need to take a picture to capture that moment. It's just a memory that you can hold on to, right? So I was like, I don't know how you feel about this, but I really want to take a picture with you. And of course I want to share it. And of course I want people to see that, because it's beautiful to me. So when I pull out of the way to start boxing my groceries up and stuff, he comes over to me, and we have this amazing conversation. And I'm so excited to share this story, because that doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen often where you talk to a stranger that you don't know. I don't know how you guys are, but most times I'm cautious to kind of give all the give people my personal information, like my name, or yeah, I'm from around here, because you don't know people's intentions. And I'm not saying I'm scared of everybody. I'm very cautious, though, of who I kind of talk to. You never know what people are up to. But with him, I felt totally intrigued to have a conversation with. He was such an amazing guy, and we connected on the same level. You know, we talked about things, about life, about this universe, about us just being a soul that connects to other souls because we're on the same wavelength. We connect, and we're open to connect in that way. And I'm telling you, if I would have went home first, like I said I was gonna do, because I needed to use the restroom, I would have missed him. So we're still talking, and come to find out, like, he goes around locally where I live and hands out food to people that are working. Like the downtown area here, he said, you know, he'll play his music out there, like his recorder out there, and he'll go and hand out these treats to people. And come to find out, the only thing he bought at the grocery store, after talking with him, I noticed the only thing he bought was an empty box that held boxes just of gummies, like, you know, gummies to hand out to kids or to anybody working. And he does this, like, as him and I were talking, he was handing people gummies, here you go, here you go. And so he gave me one, and we just exchanged amazing conversation and insight, and you know, he's telling me his perspective on things, and I'm like, I agree, you know, I see that too. Or I'm telling him my perspective on what he's talking about. He's like, you're right, you're right. So the most beautiful thing to me was him and I had like similar perspectives but different perspectives because we had different experiences in life. And he was a little older than me, I'm sure. I don't know how old, but I know he's older, and he just had so much wisdom, and I could talk to him all day, and it was so amazing. So I just wanted to share that story because it meant a lot to me, and it really brightened my day. And I think it set the tone for how the day is going to go. You know, interactions, and you can be that person to interact and change somebody's day just by an act of kindness, a small act of courage, reaching out to somebody or just talking to somebody. But anyway, so I actually found him on Facebook. Like, as we're talking, he's like, here, read this. And he pulls out his phone, and on his Facebook page is a huge story he writes about people he's met, come to find out they're homeless. And he, you know, he basically, he sets them up in a motel room, a hotel room, and helps them outreach to different shelters and gives them food and stuff like that. So he has me read 2 stories of just his interactions with people, and it's so beautiful. And I said, I was just thanking him for being who he is, because if he wasn't that way, him and I wouldn't have connected, you know. And just remember to always be who you are, because you don't know who you're going to help. And be courageous enough to talk to people if your spirit is calling on you to say something to somebody or help somebody. Just do it. Don't overthink anything. If you want to actually do something, just do it. So I'm just thankful for that today. It was huge. I was so excited to tell my husband about it. And he also handed me a few little like note cards that had beautiful sayings on it. They were actually in my back pocket. So these are a bunch of cards he just handed me. And he keeps handing me some. And he has this little like woven tote bag. You know, he keeps his little recorder in there. He has all these papers and just, he has everything he needs. And he's such a simple man, you know. He's not somebody that needs all these things. You can tell he's living a happy and fruitful, successful life. He's changing lives just by being who he is fully, right? And I'm so grateful for meeting him today. So let me read one. This is making the world a better place. So it says, so what did we do today to live the truth and illuminate the lies of our society, for ourselves, for others? We can't solve or fix it all, but we all can be Harriet Tubman by refusing to give up, by freeing ourselves, and by doing our part to help free others. What? Let me read one more. This one is called Slaves to This World. And it says, we all have that little piece of God within us. And if we are in touch with it, we look for solutions within ourselves, and will refuse to give up our dignity, other people's dignity, fighting for what is right. If we are not in touch with it, then we are slaves to this world. That was awesome. So these are amazing. I'm gonna hold on dear to these and just share these with others. Also, he was wearing this pin and it said celebrate diversity. What a great pin, you know? All the colors just represent all the differences within us. If you guys have not seen my last video, see? Synchronicity, universal signs that you're on the right track, little things. This is my previous video to this, you guys. I recently did a video and it's called Unplug from the Matrix, Exploring Our Differences. And it talks all about that, diversity, our differences. And the fact that I met this guy today, he's celebrating diversity. It just goes hand in hand with the message that I'm speaking and that I received. So make sure you check my previous video out. I will link that below. as well, for anybody interested to find him on Facebook, or the lady that he said he got these cards from. This is a lady that writes these quotes. I will link her name and the gentleman's name in my description box below, so make sure you check them out if you just want inspiring people to look at and to see in your life. And I hope that you're open to receive all that you are. And all that you are to me is just a beautiful, happy person. And you're already that kind of person inside. If you don't feel that way, it's up to you to discover that person that's inside of you, that you are. We all have that beautiful person within us, and I hope that you discover that today. So his interaction is my interaction to you guys, and that just transfers on. So we're all beautiful souls connecting, and I wish that you guys are open to receive these kind of interactions, and you always go with your gut instinct. Because if I didn't, I would have missed him, and I was open to receive that interaction today. So my beautiful souls, I love you so much, and I'm so happy to have had that experience, and I'm thankful and very grateful for that. As I said before, if you guys are not subscribed, you can do that by clicking the red subscribe button below. If you love these videos, give it a thumbs up and share it with anybody that wants to receive goodness in their life. I appreciate you guys so much. I love you. And I hope that today is beautiful for you as well. Oh yeah, today's 420. So high vibes, literally high vibrational interactions and connections and energy around you today. High vibes. Peace.